Good day, kids! How are you today? Oh, great! We are all doing fine today. And now, we are going to study about a new lesson. But before that, let me introduce to you myself. I am Teacher Nadine from MAL-IIIe Elementary School. I am going to help you to make your task easier. Do you like it? Okay, let's begin.
Okay kids, before we proceed, I would like to request to please prepare the following: your paper and your ballpen. Stay focused kids. Please watch and listen carefully from the beginning till the end of this video. And now, we are all set. Let's get started. Our lesson for today is about finding the missing number in an equation involving properties of operations. And with this, let's start from this teaser. A missing game. Find what is missing. I will going to flash two group of pictures and write or point out in your monitor the picture of food that is missing. Then check out the correct answer on this video. Remember, don't forget the importance of being honest. Good luck! Okay? Please take a look at this picture, compare, and find out what is missing. Okay, very good. A melon. Next is, compare the pictures and find out what is missing. Okay, the correct answer is a hamburger. Next one. Compare the pictures and find out what is missing. Very good, kids. A pizza. The next one. Compare the pictures and find out what is missing. Did you find it, kids? Okay, you did a great job. The correct answer is patola. The last one. Compare the pictures and find out what is missing. Okay, let us check your work. Very good. Cucumber. Thank you for being honest, kids, while checking your work. I hope you can do it until the end of this lesson. Now, let's check your score. If you got 5, you are so marvelous. Score of 4, you are very good. Score of 3, you are good. If you are 2, 1, or 0, you must try again. Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you know of a friend or a classmate having difficulty in doing his or her homework? What will you do if he or she asks help from you? Say your answer, kids. Okay, very good. I know that many of you answered same as mine because I know that all kids are helpful because it is very important to do something good to others. Now, let's see how helpful you are. This was the homework given to Jed Clarence, and let's find out how can we help him. Jed Clarence is tasked to find the missing numbers in the following equations. He had already tried to find the missing numbers for almost an hour, but still he cannot find it. The equations are: number 1, 8 times 7 is equals to blank times 8. 2, 24 plus blank equals 5 plus 24. Number 3, 2 times open and close parentheses 15 plus 20 is equals to open and close parentheses blank times 15 plus open and close parentheses 2 times blank. Number 4, 12 plus 24 plus 34 is equals to 34 plus 12 plus blank. And number 5, open and close parentheses, 16 times 5 times 4 is equals to 8 times open and close parentheses, blank times 4. And based on the task given to Jed, how can we help him? Do you have any idea? Okay, first, let's try to evaluate each equation by discussing the properties of operations because it will help us to find the missing numbers in an equation and by performing the operation in each expression. So let us discuss the properties of operation one by one. The first property of operation that we have is commutative property of multiplication, wherein the order of the factors does not change the product. Just like the task given to Jed, let's have example number 1. 8 times 7 is equals to blank times 8. What do you think is the missing number? Based on the given meaning, even if we change the order of the factors, the product would be the same. So the missing number is very good, kids. We have 7. And let's do the process. 8 times 7 is equals to 56. 7 times 8 is equals to 56 also. So even if we change the order of the factors, the product would be the same. And that is a commutative property of multiplication. Next property of operation that we have is commutative property of addition, wherein the order of the addends does not change the sum. And let's take the example number 2. 24 plus blank is equals to 5 plus 24. Based on the given meaning, even if we change the order of the addends, the sum would be the same. So what do you think is the missing number? Very good, 5. And let us do the process. 24 plus 5 equals to 29. 5 plus 24 is 29 also. And that is a commutative property of addition. Next property of operation that we have is distributive property of multiplication over addition, wherein the product of a number and a sum is equal to the sum of the products of that number and each of the addends, just like the example number 3 in the task given to Jed. 2 times open and close parentheses 15 plus 20 equals open and close parentheses blank times 15 plus open and close parentheses 2 times blank. So what do you think are the missing numbers? Since we have 15 and we have 2 times blank, the missing numbers are 2 and 20. And let's do the process. 2 times 15 plus 20 is equals to 35 equals 2 times 15 is equals to 30 plus 2 times 20 is equals to 40. 2 times 35 is equals to 70 and 30 plus 40 is also 70 and they are equal. Next property of operation that we have is associative property of addition. The grouping of the addends does not change the sum. And let's take the example number 4. 12 plus open and close parentheses 24 plus 34 is equals to 34 plus 12 plus blank. What do you think is the missing number? Even if we change the grouping of the addends, the sum would be the same. So the missing number is 24. Let's do the process. 12 plus 24 plus 34 is equals to 58. Equals 34 plus 12, that is 46 plus 24. 12 plus 58 is equals to 70. 46 plus 24 is also 70. And that is associative property of addition. Next property of operation that we have is associative property of multiplication. The grouping of the factors does not change the sum. Example number 5. 8 times 5 open and close parentheses times 4 equals 8 times open and close parentheses blank times 4. Even if we change the grouping of the factors, the sum would be the same. So what do you think is the missing number if we change the group of the factors? Okay, very good kids. We have 5. And let's do the process. 8 times 5 is equals to 40 times 4 equals 8 times 5 times 4 is equals to 20. 40 times 4 is equals to 160. 8 times 20 is also 160 and they are equal. And that is associative property of multiplication. Next, identity property of addition. When 0 is added to a number, the result is the number itself. Example, 9 plus 0, it equals to 9. So any number that you added to 0, so the answer is the number. That is identity property of addition. Next property of operation, identity property of multiplication. When a number is multiplied by 1, the result is the number itself. Example, 16 times 1 is equals to 16. And that is identity property of multiplication. Next property of operation is zero property of multiplication. The product of any number is 0 and 0 is 0. Example, 5 times 0 is equals to 0. Okay, kids, I think that it's clear now how can we find the missing number in an equation involving properties of operations. Everybody is now ready to do some exercises. Okay, but I want to say to you that while checking your work, you need to be honest. Now, please prepare your one whole sheet of paper and your ball pen. Okay, let's go. Let's do the exercise under Get Moving in your Math LM on page 171 to 172. Number 1. 6 times blank is equals to 5 times 6. So what do you think is the missing number? Okay, very good. 5 is the correct answer. Number 2, 9 times blank times 4 equals blank, open and close parentheses, 2 times 4. What are the missing numbers? Okay, 2 and 9. Number 3, 1 times 4, open and close parentheses, times 0 is equals to blank times 0, open and close parentheses. What are the missing numbers? Okay, let us check. 1 and 4. You did a great job, kids. Okay, let's have number 4. 17 plus blank equals 19 plus 17. What is the missing number? Very good. We have 19. Number 5, open and close parentheses, 13 plus 6 plus 7 is equals to 13 plus, open and close parentheses, blank plus blank. What are the missing numbers? Let's check your answer. 6 and 7. Okay, kids. Let's check your score now. Okay, who got a 5 or perfect score? You are so marvelous. Score of 4, you are very good. Score of 3, you are good. 2, 1, or 0, you must try again. But don't be sad, kids. Let's try another one. Are you ready? In your one whole sheet of paper again, let's do exercise under apply your skills in your Math LM on page 171 to 172. You are going to give the property used in each equation, then give the missing numbers. Let's try number 1. 6 plus 12, open and close parentheses, plus 5 plus 7, open and close parentheses, equals 5 plus blank, open and close parentheses, plus blank plus 12, open and close parentheses. So what do you think are the missing numbers and the kinds of property of operation? Write down your answer. Okay, let us check your work. 6 and 7. And that is what kind of property of operation? That is commutative property of addition. Let's go to number 2. 7 times 6, open and close parentheses, times 5 is equals to blank. 6 times blank, open and close parentheses. 7 is the answer, and the missing number is 5. And what property of operation is this? Very good. That is associative property of multiplication. Let's go to number 3. 20 plus blank equals 40 plus blank. What are the missing numbers? Okay, very good, kids. We have 40 and 20. And what property of operation? That is commutative property of addition. Let's go to number 4. 24 plus 36 plus 50, open and close parentheses, equals blank plus blank, open and close parentheses, plus 50. What are the missing numbers? Okay, very good. 24 and 36. And what property of operation is this? That is associative property of addition. And number 5, 7 times 10 plus 5, open and close parentheses, is equals to blank times 10, open and close parentheses, plus 7 times blank, open and close parentheses. And the missing numbers are 7 and 5. And the property of operation is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now, so let's check your score. If you got 5, marvelous. The lesson is very easy for you. If 4, you are very good. If you good, maybe you missed some of the process. If you got 2 to 0, you must try again. I think you need to review the whole process. Okay, congratulations kids. I hope that you learned something from this video lesson. Happy learning kids. See you on our next video. Bye. Your teacher Nalin is now signing off.